So there is one great thing I learnt from studying Stoicism, and that is how to deal with criticism, with insults. And here's what they basically say. When someone makes a comment, an apparent insult, they're saying one of two things. They're either saying the truth or they're saying something ridiculous. If someone was to say to me, "You're balding and have a big nose," in like a harsh way as an insult, how can I be insulted? They're speaking facts. On the flip side, if someone called me a four-armed purple orangutan as an insult, well, I'm clearly not. So why get offended? In other words, people are either speaking the truth or saying something ridiculous. So why get offended either way? I thought I'd just quickly mention this because this video is inspired by what I thought was a negative comment, but turned out to not really be a negative comment. And even if it was, I'm cool with negative comments because I'm always going to just say my piece back to the person in a calm, logical manner. But in any case, here is the comment. You can pause the video and read it if you wish. And look, I love these comments, and not in a passive-aggressive way. I love it. It gives me something to talk about. This comment basically started out as, "Everything you're saying, it's so easy to say in a nice, comfortable chair in a comfortable room. How can I get offended by that? It's true. I am sitting in a comfortable room, in a comfortable environment, speaking about non-duality. It is easy to talk in this environment. If I'm running from danger, running from a wild animal, trying to make a YouTube video, it is going to be very hard, isn't it?" Of course. So look, he's right. It's all good. Then he goes into explaining his point of view on philosophy of reality, how he deals with pain, suffering. And then he ends it with saying, "Look, I'm sorry if I've misunderstood what you're saying, but I'd like to hear your thoughts on it." This is a really good comment. I like how he shocked me with the apparent insult, goes into what he wants to say, and then asks for my opinion. This is beautiful. I love this. Because this is what we all need. We need to ask the tough questions. And what he's basically saying in this comment is, it's easy to call reality an illusion, a dream, to be dismissed. But when you're going through real pain and suffering, it is real. Good luck when you're out of that comfortable room in real life scenarios with pain and suffering. Good luck just dismissing it as all a dream, all an illusion. Again, he's correct. But in this video, let's really tackle what they're saying in non-duality, and also what it means that this reality is an illusion, an appearance. So what is an illusion? An illusion is basically something that is not what it appears to be. The appearance isn't real, but every illusion has a fundamental source to it. I live in Australia, and if you live in any hot country, when you're driving down a long stretch of road, it appears like there's a puddle of water on the road, doesn't there? This is an illusion. You keep driving towards this puddle of water, but you never get to it because it's not there. But it has a true source. The true source of this illusion is varying temperatures of air. There's warm air at the bottom, cool air at the top. There is the sunlight. There is our eyes. All these things make up the illusion. If you want a detailed description, I encourage you to do your own research. What I'm basically saying is this water on the road, yes, is an appearance, but it has a true source. Light, varying temperatures of air, our eyes. Another one, the movie screen. The screen is real. That generates appearances on it, the movie. So yes, the movie is an appearance, but it has a true fundamental source. The screen is real. And it's so important to realize this. Every illusion has a real fundamental source. So what about this reality? They say that this reality has one fundamental source. And to call it a source is like saying there's a source that it comes out of, but the source is only ever interacting with the source. It is the source within the source interacting with the source. They call this source Brahman. And for anyone that doesn't know, what is Brahman basically in Advaita Vedanta? Here's my definition. Brahman is the infinite, eternal fabric of reality. It is one without a second, prior to time and space, yet is the fabric all time and space is made from. It transcends all concepts, yet is the fabric all concepts are made from. Its nature is conscious existence. Its nature is to know, but because there's nothing other than itself to know, it appears as its own subject and objects. It is the one source appearing separate, but never actually becoming it. This is so important. Yes, this reality is an illusion, but it's an illusion of something that is real. Pure consciousness, Brahman, is real. It is truth. These appearances are made from truth. This is why we need to take them seriously, which I'll get into a little bit more later in the video. But let's bring this back to spiritual scriptures, the Bhagavad Gita. Chapter 9, verse 4 and 5. I'm going to basically sum them up. I'll put a screenshot here. I'm going to sum up these verses basically. What are they saying? Speaking from the point of view of Brahman, of God, whatever you want to call it. All living beings exist within me, but I do not exist within them. And in truth, in reality, they don't exist in me. Now, this might sound so confusing, so paradoxical. And look, we have to talk in paradoxical language when we're talking about Brahman. But let's really get into what this is saying. Imagine Brahman, reality, as an ocean. And all of us are like whirlpools appearing in the ocean. All of us, whirlpools in this example, are appearances in Brahman, made of Brahman. From the point of view of one whirlpool, we can look at other whirlpools and go, I'm this whirlpool, but I'm not that one, I'm not that one, I'm not that one. We appear in Brahman, but in reality, we don't appear in Brahman. From Brahman's point of view, Brahman is water, Brahman is ocean, and ocean is always ocean. Yeah, from the point of view of the whirlpool, yeah, I'm here, you're there, but from the point of view of Brahman, pure existence, pure conscious existence, there's nothing other than pure conscious existence. We somehow feel I'm this separate whirlpool that is separate from the other whirlpools that can somehow be taken out of the water independently. If you try to pull out the whirlpool that you are from Brahman, you can't. Or if you strip away all the water from the ocean, the whirlpools go with it. This is what they're saying. The whirlpools in this example are an appearance, but it's made of truth, made from water. Taking it back to this reality, it is an appearance, but it is made of truth. It is made of Brahman. This is why we need to take these appearances seriously. They are the one true source of existence, appearing separate. And I know the issue a lot of people have, and I had this issue for many years. When we say the word appearance, illusion, we tend to dismiss it as nothing. It's not real. It's an appearance. But no, we have to take them seriously. It is the one true source appearing separate. And here's another thing to think about. We talk about this life, this reality, from the human perspective, through the human five senses. What do you think dogs, if they could sit around talking, or cats, or mice, or birds, if they had philosophy? This reality is presented in a different way to these animals because they have a different mind. If this was a virtual reality, we have the human headset. Birds have the bird headset. Dogs have the dog headset. In other words, who has the ultimate true view on reality? None of us, because we're all interacting in this reality through our concepts, through our thinking. The dog reality, the cat reality, the human reality. This is again what we need to remember. We're only seeing a human world because we're all operating with the human mind. And even though we're all using the human mind, we all have 8 billion different perspectives. Religious people will see a religious world because that's their concepts that are covering their true self. Non-dual people see a non-dual reality because that's the concepts covering their true self. Atheism sees a world devoid of God because that's the concepts overlaid on them. We need to remember this. This is all concepts, all appearances, but overlaid on truth. You are the truth. Brahman is the truth. Brahman is all there is. We are trapped in Brahman, but to say we are trapped doesn't make sense either because we're trapped in something that we already are. Now, look, you might be saying, so let me get this straight. Before I got into spirituality, I took myself as real, this world as real, other people as real. You're telling me, okay, it's all an appearance, but to take it real? Well, what's the point of this then? I was taking it real before. Because here's the difference. You thought you were real, which you are, but you really thought you were separate. You thought you were born in a separate, cold, dark universe, destined to live 100 years if you're lucky, then die, be deleted from history for all eternity. This is what you thought, and you thought other people have the same fate. What these teachings are saying is, yes, Brahman is real. Brahman is all there is. Take these appearances as real, but just remember it's just appearing separate. This, once it sinks in, is life-changing. For me, it was anyway. Because once you know, people talk about we're one, we're the one world, the one family, but they speak about it like we're not really the same fabric, but yeah, we're all one. We're one big human race. This goes beyond that. It literally saying conscious existence is the fabric of reality. You are made of conscious existence. This whole reality, it's one and the same fabric. There is no real separation. It's only appearing separate. And for me, it's so liberating, so freeing. It's not even being closer than close with others. You are others. Everyone you're experiencing is another form, another version of you, appearing to you. And this brings so much love, understanding, and compassion. You operate from the root of love, not the root of fear, because it's only ever you. You as the source, not you as the ego. And what was this comment at the beginning of the video basically driving at? Look, pain is real, suffering is real. My only comfort is it's temporary. Yes, you're right. You need to deal with these appearances as real because they are real. They're made of Brahman. Brahman is the only thing that is real. And also you might say, well, why is Brahman doing this? If Brahman is one without a second, what's all these appearances? Because Brahman is limitless. Brahman has the ability to appear as nothing or to appear as everything. Look at your mind when you fall asleep. When you fall into deep sleep, you have the experience of a blank, an experience of nothing. Your consciousness is lighting up a blank. Then your mind, your consciousness, appears as a dream. If your mind was like this in deep sleep, a blank, it then modifies itself into a dream, and then the waking state. It's just the same fabric modifying itself. Deep sleep, dream, waking state. It's modeling itself in different ways, and all of us are modeling our minds in different ways on reality. I'm a Christian, I'm a Muslim, I'm an atheist. It's all modeling differently, but it's made from the same fabric. This is what they're trying to say in non-duality. Everything we think is real in the moment of thinking it, but at the same time, it is false. This is the beauty of it. This is why this teaching is prior to sound and silence. You know sound? You know silence? You're prior to sound and silence, but sound and silence is emanated from you. And to say emanated means it's coming out of you, but like I said again, it is only Brahman. So what am I basically saying? What's the whole take-home message? Treat these appearances as real. You have real pain. You have real problems. There are real people, but they're made from the same fabric as you. This is the whole groundbreaking realization. Your essence is conscious existence. Conscious existence doesn't come, doesn't go, isn't born, doesn't die. Ask yourself seriously, do you remember not existing? Now you're going to say, yeah, this body was born and it's going to die. Yes, this person. But you, the essence, the feeling I exist is lighting up this person. It's lighting up your body and mind, my body and mind, all 8 billion, all the animals, all the bugs. The feeling of existence is you. It's eternal, unchanging, never dying. This person eventually will go to be replaced by another person and another person. This is the whole teaching of reincarnation. And look, even that's a story. Basically, your essence is living all lives simultaneously. But if we're going to talk about reincarnation, we've got to go through that story. And again, another quick example, you're always experiencing something. You experience the waking state. You experience feeling tired. You experience a blank. You experience a dream that you take to be your new reality. In a dream, if it's not a lucid dream, you think, this is my new life. You're not even thinking that. You just take it to be real. Oh, I'm a dream character. What about all these people in this reality? All the loved ones. You don't even think about them in a regular dream. That's what I'm saying. The body will drop off, die. Another reality comes. And you'll take that to be real. Your new family, your new friends, your new life. You won't even think about this. So again, that's what I'm basically saying. The world is an illusion. The world is an appearance. But it doesn't mean to dismiss it. Ignore it. Oh, what pain. It's a dream. Oh, who cares if I hurt these people? It's all a dream. No. This reality is made of truth. Treat these appearances as real, but remember you're not separate from the appearances. You're the essence of all these appearances. And that will bring so much happiness, joy, playfulness, inner peace. It has for me anyway. I shouldn't be telling you how to feel, by the way. But that's what it's done to me. And hopefully, I wish you to feel the same. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves, okay? See ya.